Mikayla's lies have cost me $10,000. Yes, I am $10,000 in debt because of her lies.
This guy invested $10,000 of his own money and Mikayla left him hanging.
Mikayla's lies have cost me $10,000. Yes, I am $10,000 in debt because of her lies. In October, I made a video asking Mikayla if there was any way she would review my small business. My business Illusion Bronze went viral last year, and in the video to Mikayla, I just explained, hey, there's this multi-million-dollar company who's sort of knocking off my idea, and I could really use your help. If you don't know, Illusion Bronze is the only custom self-tanner mixed for each individual client based off your eye color, hair color, and skin tone. I launched in January. This multi-million-dollar brand had a line of 4 shades coming out in April. After seeing I had gone viral with my concept, this brand put a quiz on their website asking people for their eye color, hair color, and skin tone, and they would suggest 1 of 4 colors. So it basically cheapened and simplified my idea, obviously because I have 125 customizable colors. I tried to convince myself that it was a coincidence, but there were a few girls who went viral from reviewing my product that were genuine, authentic reviews. And this multi-million-dollar brand went after them, paying them to do reviews of their brand and mention the things that were unique about my product, but instead say it about theirs. So imagine my surprise when 4 days after I asked Mikayla if she would review my small business, she reviews the specific line from the multi-million-dollar company who was knocking me off. Now keep in mind, when I asked her to review my product line and then she reviewed the competitor 4 days later, their line had been out for 6 months at this time. So I didn't believe it to be a coincidence. It's not that I was blaming her. I didn't think it was her fault. But I thought, wow, this company has already gone after the small influencers who blew up my brand and paid them. They must have seen my video to Mikayla and now paid her too. This video I posted, wondering if it was a coincidence, garnered 4 million views. Mikayla DM'd me the next morning and said it was an absolute coincidence. It would never be my intention to hurt a small business. She said, I think I actually have your tanner. Regardless, when I get home, I will make my purchase and try your tanner ASAP. We DM back and forth for a while. She does say, I wish you would have come to me first. I was like, how? So then she gave me her phone number, asked to speak on the phone. We talked for like 20 minutes. She was like, my parents are small business owners. They've experienced similar things. I was like, wow, this poor girl, like she's young. She's doing the best she can. Once she's home, she shows me that she has the product, as well as shits all over my competitor, but I'm not going to blast that. And for a second, I really thought like, wow, maybe this misunderstanding is turning into a friendship. Well, in October, she told me she was posting it ASAP, and then 2 months passed by. I really just had grieved the idea and moved forward. I was like, damn, it's unfortunate that she really is the person that people say she is. I don't think that she understands that just because I don't have 15 million followers, I do have almost 72,000. And people tag her in my videos and ask me about her every single day now for the past 3 months. So one day when someone was in my live asking me where Mikayla's review was, I said, guys, just let it go. And then people started going to her page and commenting, where's the Illusion Bronze review? Mikayla texted me almost immediately, I don't know if you mentioned me or something somewhere, but I'm getting so many comments about trying the tanner and I'm actually using it this weekend. She says, I'll be posting a video about it tomorrow, December 7th. Now, in the past, Mikayla made a video about how she doesn't review indie brands anymore because they can't keep up with the orders.
There's been a few instances where the indie brand cannot handle the capacity to fulfill all of those orders.
I was a long-term fan and follower, so I remembered that video, and the last thing that I wanted to do was embarrass myself, my business, or her. And Shopify had kept offering me a $10,000 loan. So when she told me, I'm reviewing this tomorrow, I was like, let me take that loan. The money gets deposited within like 24 hours, and I spent all $10,000 on product. I honestly felt like that day was Christmas. I was so excited. I kept refreshing my TikTok feed. And when she finally posted, she clearly had a tan on, but it was hideous. Talking like beyond orange, and the hands were a mess. I genuinely didn't understand with how my product line works, how she could turn out looking like that. Still, I tried to find the least offensive photo of this tan I could find and texted her, "You look beautiful." Here is my message below. I say I wish I could have given her tips and talked to her more about how long to leave it on for. When she and I were on the phone, Mikayla wanted to make sure that my tan was a rapid tan, which it is. You leave it on 1 hour for light, 2 hours for medium, 3 hours for dark. She told me she doesn't like using tans that you leave on for a long time. But she told me she left on mine for 12 hours, so I'm like, is that why it turned out so bad? Still, she tells me she loves it. If you're unaware of this, Mikayla usually posts in chronological order, so I'm like, if this is my tan, why didn't she post a review video? She said she was posting it today. Called my mom so upset. I'm like, Mom, when she posts this video, no one is going to want to buy myself tanner. Like, how did it turn out this way? And then my mom said, Matt, with all the orders you've had, has anybody ever told you they look orange? Have you ever seen a photo of someone who looks orange after using Illusion Bronze? And I was like, no. And then I went back and I looked at her full body and I realized she got a spray tan. Not only did she lie when she said she was posting a review the next day, but she lied to me pretending she even used it at all. Like, why not just say I didn't get a chance to use it? Why are you saying I slept in it and I love it? Just say you didn't have time. So for the next 3 weeks, I'm stewing. I'm like, where's the review? $10,000 worth of products showed up at my house. Finally, I'm like, listen, she doesn't know how much money I spent, so let me just tell her the situation and that it's stressing me out, and I know she'll make it right. Pause if you want to read, but basically I tell her 3 weeks earlier, I placed an order for $10,000 because I wanted to be prepared. And as someone who talks about their mental health so much, I wanted to let her know that I was really stressed out about this, and if she could find the energy to do a New Year's Eve tan, I would really appreciate it. Oh my God, well the good news is you'll have the stock when the video is posted. She told me she didn't have time to make a review when she originally used the product, even though I now know she didn't use the product at all. Well, she did find the time to do a New Year's Eve tan.
Now I'm going to do my base. I am going to match my self-tan.
But for some reason, she chose not to review mine in that moment, even knowing there was $10,000 worth of products sitting in my home. Now it's the second week of January, 2 weeks since I've told her about this, and she's gotten another spray tan. So she said she was posting it ASAP in October. The first week of December, she said, I'm posting the review tomorrow. 2 weeks ago, I told her because she said that I ordered $10,000 worth of product. And she's had 2 tans since then, and not once did it cross her mind, hey, I really should post that review. This guy has all this product sitting in his house because of what I said to him. She doesn't care about me, my mental health, my finances, my stress, but she expects everyone else to care about her mental health. You're not the only one, babe. You're not the only one. I'm telling you guys this now because last night people were commenting on her videos saying, I support Matthew's small business, review Illusion Bronze. She responded no, she responded shut up, and she started blocking people. I've got 10K worth of product in my home, so if you'd like to start out your new year with the only custom tan, please visit Illusion Bronze. And if you're not somebody who uses self-tanner or can't afford it, please follow me. That's the biggest thing that you can do to help. I want to make sure that I am doing what I can to highlight small businesses this year for no compensation. We need to be helping each other in 2024, not just ourselves. Mikayla,
It's very interesting. Now, I will say this. I've reported on this situation kind of before when it was developing, and I was told to take the video down. And I wanted to respect...
Pause. A lot of people keep asking about Jeffree. Alexa, pause. A lot of people keep asking about Jeffree. I just want to say, if you saw the video that I had posted, every comment on her latest video is about you. It makes me happy. If you saw on the video that I posted about Jeffree, so I went on Trisha's podcast in September because of a video that I made. And he and her had gotten into something right after, and I was just like, I didn't really like the way he was talking about her, treating her. I don't know if I regret making the video but I shouldn't have. Maybe I do. Do I regret making that video? No, I don't know. I always loved him. I feel like the Jeffree Trisha thing is very Kim Taylor coded in a sense where I've always been obsessed with Kim, but like I feel like she was wrong to Taylor in that situation. I feel like the same way about Jeffree. I always have loved Jeffree, but I just don't like how he treated Trisha in that situation. Anyway, I wound up like caving after I did that, and you guys, literally, actually Rich Lux posted, because Jeffree has me blocked and everything, Rich Lux posted this like coffee collection he did, and I was just like, oh my God, I actually like really want that. And so I bought everything. So maybe I need to do like a stitch to that old video of me throwing everything away and be like, just kidding. Small business owner here. Can I set you up with my cousin? He's an engineer. Yes. And gorgeous, 100%. I know, I need to get on TikTok Shop. Guys, also about TikTok Shop, I applied for TikTok Shop. I applied for TikTok Shop on like New Year's Eve or something. It's still pending.
The wishes of the person we're going to be talking about, and so I took the video down so no one really saw it. But now he gave me permission to talk about it because he wanted to say his piece first, and now here it is. I have some receipts that nobody has. So all the other drama channels, stand back, because you have to use my clip, girl. Am I gonna get credit? I don't know. What's going on? So let me show you what he had to say.
So Mikayla says it's a coincidence, right? She gives me her number. We talk on the phone. She's like, I'm so sorry. Like, tell me about what happened. Like, I support small businesses, even though I had gotten, no. Erica, if you go on there, instead of taking the quiz, click the shop tab and then click the product. And then you can click the eye color, hair color, skin tone there. Sometimes it glitches doing the quiz for someone. So she tells me it's a coincidence. We talk on the phone and I'm like, you know what? She's a young girl. It was a weird coincidence. She's like, I feel like we were supposed to connect for some reason, obviously. So I'm like, cool, awesome. She's gonna be posting her review soon. 2 months go by, October goes by, November goes by. I'm live over a month ago, right? People are in my live and they're like, did Mikayla ever review your product? She said she's gonna review it. What happened? And I'm like, honestly, I give up. She's not gonna review my product. So then people from my live at the beginning of December start going onto her page and commenting, where's the Illusion Bronze review? There were probably like 3 comments. She texts me right away. I get a text on my screen when I'm on live. Hey, I don't know if you're talking about me somewhere, but there's so many text messages asking when I'm doing the review. And it's so funny because I'm actually reviewing it tomorrow. This is what she said, Mikayla. She says she's reviewing it tomorrow. So I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. This is like a Christmas miracle, right? So the next day I wake up, people in my comments have said that Mikayla doesn't like supporting small businesses, that she's publicly said that they can't keep up with the orders, so she doesn't like sending people their way, right? So I'm like, I don't want to embarrass myself, my business. I don't want to embarrass Mikayla. So Shopify had been offering me through my company a $10,000 loan, right? So I was like, let me take that, and I'm gonna take that $10,000 and I'm gonna buy as much product as I can so that way when Mikayla posts the video tomorrow, I'm prepared, right? I spend $10,000 on product. I'm on TikTok the next day, refreshing. I see her post a video and she's very tan. Not only is she very tan, she's very orange. I'm talking neon orange. I call my mom literally almost in tears. How did this happen? What did she do? How did her color turn out like this? My mom's like, Matt, I don't think she actually put on your tan. And then I start looking at it and then I go on live and people are like, oh my God, that's not your tan, Matt. She got a spray tan. She's like, it's so dark, it's so orange. She tells me that so I text her, right? And I'm just like, I was like, oh my God, and her hands were a mess. And I text her and I'm like, oh my God, I wish I would have, given you tips about the hands, or like, she's like, oh, I left it on for 12 hours. And I'm just like, and then I had people in my chat, they're like, even if you left it on for 10. So my mom said to me, she's like, have you ever let's say I've done 10,000 bottles in a year. She said, have you gotten one review saying that your tan made them look orange? And I was like, oh my God, no one has said that my tan makes them look orange. So in that moment, I realized she didn't try my product. Then she's texting, oh my God, I love it. And I'm just like, okay, so the video is gonna go up later, right? Weeks are going by, no video goes up. And I'm just like, so she got a spray tan, lied to me pretending like she used it because she was supposed to use it because she said she was going to. Never posts a review. So basically, as the month goes by, thank you so much, Heidi. As the month goes by, I text her and I say, hey, Mikayla, I would never follow up with you about a review because it's up to somebody. If you want to post a review, right? If you want to post a review, post a review. I don't normally follow up with people, but when you told me that you were posting a review the next day, I told her I ordered $10,000 worth of product. That's not your fault, but I would have never bought all of that had you not told me you were posting it the next day. You've publicly said that businesses can't keep up, so I wanted to be prepared. She says, oh my God, I need to make sure I post a really good video. Well, that was 2 weeks ago now. Guess what she's done in the past 2 weeks? She's put on 2 tanners. She had a spray tan right now. If you look at her nasty orange hands, she has a spray tan on her body right now, and she put a self tanner on Christmas Eve. So over those 2 times since I told you that your words to me made me purchase $10,000 worth of product, you've had the time to use other tanners, but you don't have the time to use mine. I don't give a fuck if I get that video. She's a liar. She doesn't care about anybody but herself. She doesn't care that she put me in a really bad financial situation. She doesn't care. People have told me you don't want her supporting you. She only cares about money. And I'm like, no, she's a young girl. Like, she's doing the best she can. She told me she was going to post it in October. She told me she was going to post it at the beginning of December. She didn't. I have $10,000 worth of products sitting in my house because she's a fucking liar. She's a liar. I'm not waiting anymore. If the way that you can help me is please follow me. Number one, please follow me. For anything, my number one priority right now is not outside of selling my own small business. Forget about this. Forget about this, right? Forget about it. I want to grow my platform on here because I want to be the antithesis of her. I want to be the opposite of everything that she is. I want to grow my platform on here so that way I can highlight small businesses so that I can help other people. I don't want to only take care of myself. That's not what life is about. She's greedy, she's stingy, she only cares about herself. She doesn't care that I'm in a dire financial situation because of her. I don't want to work, who I should work with, and I know I have a tone right now. I don't want to ask any more influencers for help. I was in I've been so stressed out for the past month about having $10,000 worth of products sitting in my home. So stressed that I literally asked James Charles to review my product. I was that desperate. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Do you know how embarrassing you have to be to ask James Charles in the year 2023? How embarrassing do you have to be in 2023 to ask James Charles to do a review of your fucking product? Embarrassing. She'll get humbled one day. Guess what, baby? Today's that day. There's so many people in here right now. I just ask that you guys follow me. If you can support, please purchase Illusion Bronze. The link is in my bio. If you want to subscribe to my live, there's stars down here that you can click that. Did she sign No. How did she sign a contract? Was she involved with your product? Not James Charles. Oh my God, why? Does James even self-tan? He did he accepted the product. I was under the impression from our interactions that he was going to post a review. And then he sends me a DM saying that he wants to let me know he can't do a designated review because everything goes through his management. I wanted to be like, then why would you even fucking let me send you the product? Why would you have me send you the product if you can't or don't want to do a review. Also, having somebody like James Charles talk to me about management, Mariah Carey. I worked for like major like celebrities, icons, like huge, massive people. Talking, ooh, I need to talk to my management. Get the fuck out of here, loser. I don't know about Tana. What about Tana? She loves not James Charles. Who are we talking about? Yes, love you, Mama Tot. Yes, Mama Tot did a review which was very kind and very sweet. It didn't do like a lot of numbers. I was hoping that honestly, if Mama Tot's video had blown up and I was able to push this product, I would never be talking about this. I don't know who Jade Amber is. If we're talking about Mikayla, I don't like that girl either. Seriously, ask Tati. She alive? Tati? I was Mariah Carey's assistant. Yeah, I've observed with her that she doesn't care about doing anything unless it literally financially benefits her or maybe gives her, I think, some sort of like level. Because you know what? Makeup by Mario will drop something and she'll drop everything and be like, Mario dropped this lip gloss and it's incredible. Need normal people review? Dana, I don't do reviews on smaller businesses if I don't like the product. She told me she did review it. She told me, I love it. She said, I just didn't have time to film a video that day. But she was lying. She didn't use my product that day. I could tell by the color of her skin that it wasn't my product. Aw, thanks, Lisa. For real, who's managing him? So many people coming in late. Send it to Jeffree. I don't think Jeffree's gonna do it. I've never asked Trisha to do a review. I mean, she already had me on her podcast. Oh, Jade Amber. Wait, I think Jade and does Jade have red hair?
Oh, there you are. Almost didn't see you there, girl. So check this out, right? So I just kind of feel like Mikayla's a liar. This is, once again, she's being exposed for being a liar. And I don't want to hear that the person we're talking about is clout chasing because they had many of opportunities to clout chase and they didn't. And I think that this person is being open and honest and basically being like, hey man, I'm out here and I'm hustling. I'm trying to get this brand off the ground. But these people are lying to me. And I just want to say this, right? I think that when it comes to influencers such as Mikayla, James Charles, and etc., these people, they ain't going to move unless you put some money behind it. And I think that's just the truth all day long. They're not going to move unless you put a couple G's behind it. Put a couple G's in the Prada bag. Or in this case, put a couple G's in the Chanel bag, girl. And I think that's the issue. It's like, whatever happened to just reviewing something that you actually like, or helping a small business out, or helping someone that could potentially be a friend, or helping someone just to help someone out of the goodness out of your heart, right? And there are different avenues of approaches, right? I have a lot of PR to talk about, and I should just start a PR firm at this point, girl. I would give these people so much advice. You know, one marketing tool is to go straight to the top, the biggest dogs in the game, and have them review your stuff, right? And it's not good enough to just be a good person. You got to put some money behind it. And these people aren't moving unless they get a couple G's in the Prada bag. Okay, put it down in the comments down below. Couple G's in the Prada bag, right? That's one approach to it. Another way you can like promote your business is get micro influencers, send them product, things of that nature. But then that's kind of like a headache too because you're losing product because you're sending it out. But in hopes that you just never know, it might blow up and go viral, right? If you have a good product, people are going to buy it. People vote with their wallets, right? The thing is, right, self-tanning it's a huge market. It's like almost like $1 billion industry. So it's very tough to break into that field. Disconnect why Mikayla would say she's going to do something and then not do it. You know, I am a man of my word, sometimes a woman of my word. And I kind of feel like if I'm going to say something, that I'm going to do something, I'm going to try my hardest to do it. And if I can't, I'm going to reach out and say, hey, you know what? I effed up. I said I was going to do something. Things got in the way. Or you know what? I didn't like the damn tanner, okay? Or something along the lines. Or maybe I can't do the tanner because I'm under contract with this brand and I can't do this. Like be honest. And it is frustrating to see what this guy has to go through. Oh, God, crack my contour. I've never seen, I watch Matthew's lives occasionally. I hope I get the name right. I'm not the best with names, girl. You guys know. I've seen a couple of the videos and he never pops off like that. Like he's like really upset. Not to say that he shouldn't, But like, if you're gonna take 10 G's and invest in yourself and you just have products sitting there, like, you gotta move that stuff before it expires. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't even know, does self-tanner expire? I don't know. And I do think that it's crunch time. I feel like he is really putting the pedal to the metal and try to get his brand out there and people to try and review it and things of that nature. And I think that people watching might, you know, support and buy it and try it out if they tan, especially right now. This is tanning season. It's super cold outside. No one has a nice tan, hardly ever. So this is the time to tan up, whether it's at the tanning bed or at home tanning solutions or whatever, spray tans or however people do it nowadays. Like, this is the perfect time to be like tanning, and a perfect ad too. I mean, how hard is it for Mikayla Nogueira to get off her ass and say, hey guys, it's super cold outside and people don't have that summer bronze anymore, but there's a way you can get it. Check this out. Oh my God, love it so much. Like, how hard is that? Oh, by the way, not sponsored at the house. I just want to help a small brand out. Check it out. Maybe, just hear me out. Maybe she'll promote the video or promote the item and it won't even sell because she doesn't have that power to push. You know, maybe she's like saying like, girl, like it's all a scam. Like it's all just for the camera. Like I can't push those products out, like it's all hype. Who knows? Like who, you know what I'm saying? How many times have like people invested in someone, sponsor, and then you turn around and you're like, damn, I didn't even get a return on investment on that. Like that sucks, right? It's a risk you take. Maybe Mikayla can't push the product. If I was Mikayla and I can like push stuff all the time, if I had that power, I would be like, hey, you know what? I'll promote the little Bondi Sands or whatever you got going on over here. I'll promote this product for you, but I want like 10%. I want 30, like something, right? Give me commission code, give me something. Because I feel and I know that this guy's tanners work. So I just don't understand the disconnect. Like why, I mean, you say you're gonna do something, why don't you do it? It just mind blows me, the fact that she just doesn't do it. Like support, girl, like creator to creator. I don't know, who am I? I'm just preaching to the choir at this point because we've been knowing this about Mikayla. And I've been talking about Mikayla for years. And I just like, I don't get it. I'm the bad guy. I'm the one who's being mean and facetious. But when stuff like this happen, oh, where's my flowers? Where's my credit at? I'm the hater. But when it comes to light, it's like, sweep me under the rug. But I'm still here, girl. I called it a long time ago. And I keep telling y'all stuff, guys. I have the power of discernment. I know a sneaky snake when I see one. I can see through the glass. Like I see, like girl, I see it all. Okay, I can call it out. I'm not, girl. It's like I'm sitting here and I'll be like, snake, and everyone's like, no, you're a liar, no. And then like a year later, bro, he was right. But the whole time, I'm just like, say anything at all. Fake, snake, like girl. Whatever. The whole thing is sad, right? This is very reminiscent of Jaclyn Hill, what she did to Marlena from Makeup Geek when Marlena got all those makeup palettes in hopes that Jaclyn Hill would sign the contract, and it just sat there, and she had to like get another influencer to take the payload. It's very much that. And y'all came down on Jaclyn Hill for doing that. But y'all gonna give Mikayla a pass? No. And Mikayla's not going to speak out. Mikayla's not going to say anything at all. And you know how I know this? One, because I've been following her career since she started. But I will say this. Mikayla won't say anything about this at all for the simple fact that she's still yet to address the mascara scandal. So if she's not going to address the mascara scandal, what makes me think that she's going to address this? Because she's not going to do it. It's just sad. The whole thing is sad all the way around. It really is. And I can't believe this is happening. And for all y'all out there who are still running around town at Target trying to find those Stanley cups, I got one for you, girl. I have the Paris Hilton tumbler right here, and she even autographed it. So if you buy these, if you can find them at Walmart or wherever they sell the Paris Hilton tumblers at, I mean, they look like Stanley's the house, girl. If you can find these, they're all autographed. Mine's not special, anyone else's. And then she has her little face on here, and it says, be iconic, and yeah, and this is removable if you want to remove this, and that whole gig. It's just, it's huge. What is it? 8 hours of hot, 24 hours of cold, etc., 40 ounces. Okay. Anyways, let me know what you think about that drama in the comments down below. This is Rich Lux with the hottest celebrity news on YouTube. Bye.